What? Did she just confirm the album name? What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Lauren if you're new here, and welcome back to Taylor Swift Tuesday. It might actually be Wednesday when you're watching this because I'm just... there's been a lot of Taylor Swift news happening the past like 5 days, and not only that, yesterday was Memorial Day. One of my best friends is in town visiting me, so I've just had a lot going on. So I apologize for how late this video is, but guys, there's just, you already know, there is so much to talk about. First, I want to say thank you so much for all the love you guys are giving me on my newest Storytime Saturday video. It's called What It's Really Like to Move to Los Angeles, and it gives you my honest and truthful experience of how I ended up moving to Los Angeles, and I really am proud of it. At the end, I have this kind of like inspiring moment there that I did not plan on including in there, but I thought that you guys would really like it. So if you haven't checked it out, make sure you go do that. Also want to give a quick shout out to all of my people on Patreon. I love you guys. You guys have been so much fun to chat with recently. If you guys want to become a part of my Patreon, the Lip Fan, and help support me and this channel to do incredible things this year, if you become a Patreon of mine, or a Lip Fan as I like to call you guys, you'll get exclusive perks like monthly Taylor Swift Q&A live streams, or just Lauren Lipman live streams where I answer any and all of your questions, and you'll get some sneak peeks into TSTs. So if you want to be a part of the Patreon, join below. We'd love to have you. And then of course, as always in all of my videos, I will have my earrings and my new favorite, not even my new, it's like a color that I've had for a while. I just love this lipstick so much. It's by Origins. It's called Dusky Rose. I think it is just so pretty and fun for summertime. It's becoming like my signature lip. But these earrings that I got on Amazon actually, and this lipstick, and every other piece of makeup that I'm wearing will be down below if you wanted to check it out. And on that note, I'm so excited for next Saturday, you guys. Not only am I about to go see Taylor Swift in concert, like, oh my god, I like can't believe that I'm about to go do that. I'm about to go to Wango Tango thanks to one of you amazing subscribers who purchased the tickets for me so that I could go and vlog it all for you, so you better expect that next weekend. You'll be getting a first-hand look by me of my day at Wango Tango. Hopefully I'll get to meet some of you guys. That would be a lot of fun. But not only that, woo, I got a lot coming up. Next weekend, I will have yet another Storytime Saturday going live, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna call this one my first YouTube paycheck, and kind of talk about how and why I started a YouTube channel, and talk about that first weekend when I had the Look What You Made Me Do decoded video go viral. So make sure you are subscribed to my channel with your post notifications turned on. And on that note, make sure you're following me on social media because you just should. I'm a lot of fun to follow. Okay, thank you for listening to me. Let's hop into TST because the TST is hot today. Get it? Like tea? Okay. You get it, you're with me. So remember that story I did a few TSTs ago about Taylor Swift's bestie, Todrick Hall, and the amazing gift that she got for him for his birthday? I'm of course talking about the homemade Cinesticks and the gorgeous Alexander McQueen jacket that Taylor Swift gifted to him for his final performance of Kinky Boots. Well, Todrick Hall, in case you didn't know, is an insanely talented, like, human being in general. I like hope that we meet and become best friends one day. He has a YouTube channel, and he posted a 10-minute story time video detailing his surprise with Taylor Swift and how she surprised him, and she made him a handmade card. She painted him a card because of course she did. And she just had all of these surprises waiting for him, and it's a really fun story time video that you should all go watch after my video, of course. I will link it down below. I really enjoyed his story time, and he goes into detail about how Taylor Swift showed up for his final performance of him in Kinky Boots, and not only that, she stayed after the performance for 2 hours meeting every single ticket taker, custodian, cast, crew, dancer, every single person, and she also insisted on taking a photo individually with each person, and I'm like, that just is so, I love hearing stories like that. It just kind of like reaffirms that like Taylor Swift really is this like nice person, not this just untouchable celebrity that we always just hear about and see about. Like, she's a real, genuine human being that likes to just do nice things for others. So make sure you go watch that video. I think you would all love it since you're all diehard Swifties like me. And then here's this little story that cracked me up, y'all. I'm very excited to tell you about it. I saw this on Twitter, and to be honest with you, I was not really able to dig any deeper because the Twitter account who posted it actually got suspended. I don't know exactly why, but this story, I couldn't pass it up. So the Twitter account Pop Alarms, they recently tweeted a photo that Kourtney and Kim Kardashian's daughters, Penelope Disick and Northwest, recently dressed up as their favorite pop stars. Guess who that is? Selena Gomez and Taylor Swift. Oh my god, this made me laugh so hard when I heard this, and like I really wanted to dig a little deeper to find out what event this was for, to make sure that this was a true photo of them, because I believe it. In that full house of women, there is no way that they don't like Taylor Swift or her music. Like, I wonder how many times Taylor Swift is on repeat now that there's young kids running that household. There's just no way to avoid Taylor's music, especially as a young girl, or like as a woman or a guy or a person in life in general. I do want you to believe, in my heart of hearts, I want you to believe that Taylor, Kim, and Kanye are all past all of that nonsense, but they might not be. But I just think it's so adorable that North and Penelope wanted to dress up as their favorite pop stars, and Northwest, Kim's daughter North, dressed up just like Taylor Swift. I think it's adorable. They look so cute. And also, just to let you know, because of YouTube's very strict rules on including minors in your videos without their consent, I have put emojis over Penelope and North's face. I know we all know what they look like, and they're like these like daughters that we see all the time, but I just didn't personally feel right about doing it. But I can tell you that I can confirm with my own eyes, under those emojis, it really is North and Penelope, and they're so cute. Like, what cute little girls. Next up, as you all know, Taylor Swift has been flying around Europe doing so much promo, it's like actually making my mind blow. We've seen her so much recently, and we still don't have an album name. Oh, more on that later. So because she's been flying all around Europe, I'm so happy to report that she was photographed hand in hand with her man in Paris. That was a happy little rhyme. They look so happy, and I'm just happy to see them together. And honestly, I know social media is a thing, and especially as a celebrity, you have to keep up with it or whatever. I'm just happy that these photographs are out there of them looking cute, hand in hand, strolling through Paris after a breakfast at a cafe, by the way, because this kind of puts an end to all those random rumors that have been going around. I don't know if you've seen them, where everyone's like, oh my God, I haven't seen Taylor Swift and Joe Alwyn out and about together. That means that they're broken up. I'm like, no. Calm down, please. Je suis calm yourselves. I know that that wasn't grammatically correct. You know what I'm trying to go for here. But I love that they were photographed looking happy, happier than ever, and so that all those rumors can just be squashed. They're okay, guys. They don't need to like be up in your face with the photos and Instagram in order for us to know that they're doing okay. And Joe Alwyn actually posted on his Instagram 2 really cute photos of him in the same outfit. So safe to say that these cute little faces that Joe is making in this Instagram post is at Taylor Swift, because she's most likely the one taking these photos. And speaking of Instagram, Taylor Swift has been posting more to her Instagram, but I loved so much that she posted this really cute photo of her in this yellow dress, looking out the window with the caption, au revoir. Oh my God, as you all know, that means goodbye in French, and French is clearly a clue of some type that we don't really know about. More on that a little bit later. But this is the outfit that she wore to the NRJ meet and greet that she did in Paris last week. I've also actually decided to include links to the dress and to her Jimmy Choo shoes that she was wearing this day there in my description if you just wanted to look at it or check it out or make a very expensive purchase. But hey, that is on you. But yes, speaking of that, congrats to all of you. I believe it was just German Swifties who got to attend the meet and greet with Taylor Swift herself in Paris. I've actually had a few subscribers of mine tell me that some of you guys were the lucky recipients and got to go in and meet her, or some of you guys were standing outside in the line. Like, congratulations, that is so amazing. And I want to just very quickly show you some of the videos and fan videos of the crowd and just other things really quickly from that day.
Thank you very much.
I'll just cheat it down.
Yes, please, thank you. No, it's okay, it's okay. Merci pour tout, et tu reviens nous voir dès que tout est prêt, dès que l'album est prêt, dès qu'il
Come back and see us
est
whenever you want to, Taylor.
Thank you so much for having me. This has been so much fun, and I really appreciate you guys being so supportive and you guys showing up and being so sweet. Thank you so much. Huh?
When was the getaway car music video?
Oh my God, it wasn't a single. C and Clement. Sorry. Yeah. Hi. Thank you.
Thank you to everybody who sent these in to me or tweeted them at me. So really quickly, I wanted to talk about this video at the end just one more time. Take a closer look.
C and Clement. Sorry. Yeah. Hi. Thank you.
So this video is causing quite a stir. I'm not sure if you noticed, but Taylor Swift is obviously taking selfies, signing posters for fans in the crowd. But at one point we see her take someone's poster in Sharpie and she's about to sign it, and then she looks at it and just says, sorry, and hands it back to this person. So this whole thing can mean 3 things. These are like the 3 big things that they think is the meaning behind this. So a lot of people figured out from the video that this is a poster from when Taylor Swift worked with Diet Coke, and it was from a Diet Coke photo shoot. So So number one, this could mean that Taylor Swift is preparing to distance herself from Coca-Cola, further fueling the rumor that she's going to perform at next year's Pepsi Super Bowl halftime show. Clearly, Coke and Pepsi don't get along, we all know that, but that's one of the things that kind of made me very curious about, but I don't know if I believe that because Taylor Swift was a huge part of Diet Coke for a very, very long time. That was her thing. She worked with them. She had a ton of photo shoots with them. So that's number one of what people think. Or number two, some of you other guys talked about how the person handing them that poster with the Sharpie could be a paparazzi trying to get the opportunity to get Taylor Swift's real signature on something to sell that later, which obviously Taylor Swift would not be down for. Or number three, the most popular thing that I'm seeing people talk about right now. People think that Taylor refused to sign this Diet Coke ad with her face on it because apparently Coca-Cola recently donated millions of dollars to politicians who were responsible for issuing the abortion ban in the USA recently. While I will say it definitely seems like Taylor Swift will be more outspoken with where she stands on important issues, I am not really sure which one of these theories is correct about this particular video, but I do have to say that after some of my own research, I am not so sure that Coca-Cola actually did that, because I found another article that said that big corporate companies like Amazon and Coca-Cola actually sent out a letter saying that they opposed the abortion ban in the USA. So I'm not sure what to believe here. I just kind of want to give you both sides of the stories and the facts, and I don't know. I find it very interesting because what if that was just like one very excited fan that wanted an autograph and she turned it down, but I feel like she would do it for good reason, right? I don't know which one of these is true. I have no idea. In my mind, the paparazzi thing is kind of the more plausible one because celebrities have been like trained to know the types of papers to autograph, because apparently there's like a type of laminated paper out there that like people can use it to reproduce a signature, and someone could just go on eBay and been like authentic signature of Taylor Swift signed on whatever. So maybe that's it. I don't know. I would love to know your thoughts on that. So comment down below. Let me know what you're thinking. So over the past week, we have gotten 4 performances from Taylor Swift. Yup, 4. Did you know that? Because I did not know that we were actually going to be getting that many. She recently performed at Germany's Next Top Model, The Voice in France, The Voice in the USA, and on the Graham Norton Show. I went through and I scoured each of these performances for any type of Easter eggs and clues, and while I didn't really find anything huge, I did find some stuff, so I'm going to very quickly go through each performance with you. Her performance on the Graham Norton Show, obviously it's just like so much fun to see her performing. She loves performing this song. She has a great stage presence. In this one, she obviously had a ton of bright colors. Definitely gonna be a theme this year, we all know that. And she was in a pink outfit. The background graphics had colorful roses blooming, falling from the background, which goes along with a lot of theories that it's gonna be called Rose, Primrose, there's a whole bunch of other stuff. Hopefully you are caught up on my last TSTs. If you're not, go check out last week's because I cover a lot of theories, including the Rose one, which still blows my mind when I think about it. And then her performance on Germany's Next Top Model. Now this one's a little bit hard to find online, so apologies about the low quality of the screenshots. But yes, this one was a super fun one to watch because it looked like the contestants on Germany's Next Top Model had no idea that Taylor Swift was about to surprise them and perform for them, which is always so cool. I love to watch surprises and reaction videos like that. In this one, we had a CGI screen that showed the colorful houses from Primrose in London, like we talked about last week. In last week's TST, she wore a blue sparkly outfit this time around. Blue, pink, picking up that theme still. Possible double album theory. Guys, there's so many theories. Like I need to make like a spreadsheet somehow. And then this performance seemed to stick pretty closely to the music video with explosions of paint, making a lot of reoccurrence. There was a lot of colorful smoke on the stage, and of course, all of the colors in everyone's outfits. Something that I thought was really interesting was that her dancers have different outfits for every single performance, even though it might be the same dancers going from performance to performance with her. It just kind of makes me think about like the amount of thought that Taylor Swift puts into each live performance and when she wants to include her Easter eggs. It was really fun, and then Heidi Klum posted to her Instagram so we could see Taylor Swift's full blue sparkly outfit. As a whole, she looked super cute. And then of course, let's talk about her performance on The Voice in the USA finale. In this one, she performed with Brendon Urie. I love seeing them perform together. They've got such great onstage chemistry, and I love him. Low-key, not even low-key, high-key, I have a huge crush on Brendon Urie. And it's like, now that I'm like seeing him more and more, I'm like, oh, he's so cute and lanky and just likable. Big fan. In this one, Taylor Swift wore a pink outfit. Once again, blue and pink, making another reappearance. But this one was interesting because she started this performance with bright blue, a little bit of like pink lining, butterfly wings. Look familiar? This looks like the butterfly wings, the exact same like style and shape from the mural, the Taylor Swift mural in Nashville in the Gulf that is sadly taken down now. But Yeah. These butterfly wings also changed colors throughout the entire performance. The dancers were really cute, dressed up like the 60s, just like from the music video. Brendan killed it, love seeing them together, and then they ended it with the shot of the butterfly wings once again. These butterfly wings, man, there's gotta be some meaning to it. I'm so excited to find out what that means. And then I also really enjoyed watching her performance on The Voice in France because she just had a lot of fun. She performed Shake It Off, and it was just a lot of fun to watch. I highly suggest you guys go watch it. She had a really cool stage design with this one with her name as the main focus. I really love that. That's a little different from what we've seen from her recently. So much fun with her performance and was putting up the theatrics, and she was just so much fun to watch. She usually is always a lot of fun to watch, but it's just nice to like see her perform one of her classic songs. She was also performing with, I'm assuming, contestants from the show, and I just loved watching them all interact with each other on stage. That must have been such a treat for these up-and-coming singers to add performed with Taylor Swift to their resume. Absolutely love that. And it always just like makes me wonder what Taylor Swift's biggest songs are in other countries. Is Shake It Off a huge song in France? I mean, I wonder the difference, or even if there is a difference. Obviously Taylor Swift is a loved global superstar and everyone loves her. I just wonder what is each country's favorite song of hers. That'd be really interesting to find out. I don't know how we would do that, but that'd be cool to know. Now, there have been literally so many interviews that Taylor Swift has done with radio shows and a little bit on camera here and there that I have been having a really hard time keeping up. So I want to give a huge shout out to the Instagram account, Must Like Me For Me. Girl, you are on top of it. You guys all need to go follow her Instagram account. She transcribes interviews. She has the greatest photos of Taylor, like one of the best fan accounts out there. And girl, this whole next section is because of your Instagram account. So thank you very much. She gets all the credit. Thank you for everything that you do, girl. But I wanted to read some of the Instagram posts from Must Like Me For Me's page that also details some of the fun and awesome and exciting things Taylor Swift has been talking about in her interviews recently. First, I'm gonna read you the interview that Taylor Swift did with RTL. Looks like someone on Tumblr with the name Path of My Childhood transcribed this, so look at this, Swifties helping out Swifties. Here are the questions that they asked. You said a few days ago that you wanted to have more concerts in Europe. When can we expect them? Are you already in the process of planning your next tour? We definitely won't announce any shows in the near future because there is a tried and true process on how we handle things, and I always like to go straight to the fans and tell them about it. But it's definitely important for me to go on tour this year in places where I have not been for a while. I'm in the middle of planning it, and it's so good to be back in Germany. The fans are so nice and wonderful and friendly. When will we have the next album by Taylor Swift? I have not told the public yet, but I'll tell the fans first. I'm just trying to find the right moment to tell them and explain it to them, but I'm really looking forward to it. I'm very proud of the new music and especially all the things on this album that people have not heard yet. I cannot wait to get it out, so thank you for asking. When she says I have to explain it to them, that just makes me think and wish and pray for double album. Okay, I'll keep going, but like, what else do you have to explain? It's an album. You release it and we love it, right? Can you tell us something about the new album? Yes, the album is really different from the album I released, Reputation. The last album really got to the bottom of dark emotions, and I think it can be complex and interesting to make your way through dark emotions. But on the other hand, love and passion are just as complex to explore for me as a songwriter. That's why I look at my last album almost as kind of a storm, and this new album feels like the sky after a storm looks. Colorful, calm, and peaceful, but also somehow better because I have survived something. We talked about this last week about this new album being the calm after the storm, so je suis calm. Last October, you ended your silence on politics. Will there be a political song? I hope so. I think there are definitely political undertones in the new music that I have made. And I'm not planning to stop encouraging young people to vote and trying to get them involved in what's going on in our country. I think that's one of the most important things I could ever do. Love that. Voting is so important. Everyone should exercise their right to vote because you have that right. It's a privilege. And I love that she's finally feeling comfortable using her platform for this because she wasn't always like that. This question was very interesting and made quite a stir. In a few months, you'll turn 30. Taylor Swift said yes. They said, is this a kind of turning point in your life? Would you like to be a mother someday, have children? Taylor responds with, I really don't think men are asked that question when they turn 30. I will not answer that now. Being 30 makes me feel, I hear others say that in your 30s there's not as much stress and anxiety in your life as in your 20s, and I agree with this statement that in our 20s we are still searching and trying to gain new experiences, trying things out, failing, making mistakes, and I definitely plan to try and fail in my 30s as well. But I expect that in our 30s we feel a little better about who we are. The closer I get to it, the more I feel it happening. hopefully that will be the case. Wow, Taylor, that was a very good way to answer a pretty sexist question. Like, it's annoying because this is a question that to the naked eye might not see as weird, but it is weird. It's a weird thing. Men aren't asked that question. They are asked things like, so what do you see for the rest of your life? I understand that they want to know, and they were trying to like dig and ask a little bit deeper about her love life with Joe and what she sees for her future, but they could have done it in a different way, and I think this was a very nice and sophisticated way that she answered this journalist. And also, I believe that this entire interview was in another language, so she probably had to like say it to the translator, which is awkward and awesome, and I love that she just stuck by it and answered the question anyway. We still got a great answer from it, but she was like, I'm not gonna answer that because I am not some old maid. In another question about what she does in her downtime, Taylor said, I just love to lay in bed and watch TV, order Chinese food, and just like sweatpants, hair up in a bun. Girl, yes, me too, living for that answer. And in another interview, she said, I already placed in order the songs for TS7, and many of them are different. It's almost done. It depends on whether I suddenly think about something and absolutely want to add it to the album. That could happen in the next few months or not, and I would still be happy with it. That statement right there kind of upsets me because now it sounds like we're not getting a summer album, right? Sounds like she said the next few months. It's May. It's about to be June. So like, when is this album coming out? What does a few months mean? What is ish? I have to know. Inside joke if you watched last week's TST. In her NRJ interview, she said, I really want to play in France. We haven't actually figured out dates yet, so I don't have any information to tell you. It's just been amazing to think differently with this album and think about going to places I haven't gone as much before. So yay, international Swifties. I know that all of you guys are wanting her to come tour there, so send out all those positive vibes. It sounds like she's trying to be more inclusive of where she chooses to go. I will say, it always bums me out when I get like messages from my subscribers being like, do you know why Taylor's not coming to our country, not coming here? It's gotta be a security thing, like, right? It's gotta be, she likes to go to arenas and venues that are safe and that can require like the amount of security that she needs. So that's where my mind goes, is that it might be a safety thing in terms of, can all of her security team fit? Can they safely get in and out? So that's just my thought. I don't work in production, but that's a thought that I have about all that. Taylor Swift said to a Paris outlet, there will be several romantic titles, but there will be other emotions. As in Red, which was a broken album and broken heart, I try to explore the complexity of the human being. That's awesome to hear. Like, what? Oh my God. You know that I love the French language. I dream to speak it fluently. I found it fun to put references to the album in the clip. French is the language of love, and this is the main theme of my next album. The language of love. Guys, we've heard this over and over again. Is it gonna be called Amour? Is it gonna be called Lover? Again, I will get to that, don't you worry. I know that's why one of the reasons you wanted to watch this video so bad. When Taylor was asked what she liked to do when she was in France, she said, well, I like to eat all the food. I like to find my favorite foods and eat all of it. I want steak frites, I want all the cheese, I want croissants, I also want wine, I want bread, I want butter. And then she was talking to her interviewer and says, don't let him shame you for liking good food. Ugh, I love that. I love hearing more stuff from her, and I'm not done just yet. Aside from performing on the Graham Norton show, Taylor Swift also sat down and had a quick little like 8-minute interview where she also sat down with Sophie Turner, Jessica Chastain, James McAvoy, and Michael Fassbender. What an epic couch. Like, truly, so much talent right there. What's so interesting about this is when this first came out, I saw a bunch of clickbaity headlines that were like, Taylor Swift will be sitting on the same couch as her ex-boyfriend's now wife. How will she handle it? And I'm like, okay, can we not please, can we just not do that right now? She's gonna be fine. And honestly, her and Sophie hugged like they were old friends. She like set out like a little scream and was like, oh my God, we've got matching bangs. It was a really cute moment. You should definitely go find this interview on YouTube. It's there somewhere. It's just fun to see this side of Taylor Swift. She's really like sassy and witty, and she's just drinking champagne, just hanging out, and I love seeing this side of her. And then, the story you've probably been wanting me to cover since you clicked on this video. Taylor Swift did an exclusive interview with The Independent, and it's this question and this answer that is driving us up a wall. Okay, they asked, how many clues are there to the album title in the video? Taylor Swift gave an answer that's been driving us crazy. She said, I think you see it once and you hear it twice. What? Did she just confirm the album name? Is the album Lover? Is that what it is? We have talked about this theory over and over again, and it's definitely a possibility because it's one word. Taylor Swift likes to have her album names be one word. And there's also that t-shirt that Taylor Swift is seen wearing at the end of the Reputation Stadium Tour documentary on Netflix that says Lovers plural, but is it really that easy? Could it really just be lovers? In my mind, it's like too simple to be true, too obvious. Some other people out there have claimed that it's called calm because we do see the words calm on screen during the video. However, I believe we see it 3 times during the argument in the subtitles. But what trips me up about the album name being called Lover is that in a previous interview, she told someone that no one had guessed the album name. After the Meme music video came out, that was the first thing that we were all talking about online. So there's a part of me that like does not believe that she didn't see us guessing that, but I don't know. You guys have been killing it on the theories. Thank you for all of your tweets and your DMs. I've been appreciating all of the hard Swiftie sleuthing you guys have been doing. It could be, we've talked about this before, if the album is called Lovers, plural, maybe then the double albums theory could be right, like one of them being called You, one of them being called Me. More on that later, and that is a great segue into the rumor mill. Guys, lots of good rumors, lots of really, really good rumors to talk about today. I don't know who the first person was to notice this. I'm just going to use this screenshot of someone who tweeted me this. It sometimes becomes very hard for me to credit the original owner of a theory because we're all just throwing theories around and screenshotting, so always know that I try very hard to make sure that the right person gets credit. This time around, it was Hunter Swiftie13 on Twitter. Hunter tweeted me, "Did anyone notice this?" And he included pictures from the Look What You Made Me Do music video when Met Gala Taylor Swift is in the coffin and he's zooming in on her ring. Her ring looks like the kaleidoscope ring that we have been seeing her wear all over. I know she said that there are some clues in Look What You Made Me Do that we haven't found yet. Is this one of them? Has she had the whole kaleidoscope thing like planned that long ago? Oh my god, that is, I can't quite tell if that is the ring because it is such a dark shot, but it kind of looks like it, doesn't it? Oh, I wish I could just lighten it a little bit more and just see a little bit more details, but that was a good one, Hunter. What do you guys think about that? Is that the ring? Let me know in the comments. And this next one is from Anna, who tweeted me, "The words me and you appeared during the Getaway Car performance on the Reputation Stadium tour. Both at the same time, but on different screens." How did we miss this, you guys? This has been heavily circulating in the Swiftie fandom right now for the past like week. I don't know how we missed this. You and Me, like it just keeps coming back. Like it's gotta be it, right? That's gotta be the name of the album, but we don't see You and Me on screen anywhere. I don't know. I'm getting so confused trying to keep up with everything, but this is a really good one. If you're in that audience, you will only see one of them. You will only see Me or You, and you'd have to really like be looking and scouring through other people's footage. Oh my god, Taylor Swift, this scavenger hunt is making me sweat. And then next, I have 2 tweets from the Twitter account Pop Facts News that I like to follow. They've been correct before in the past about Taylor Swift stuff, and they've also had their fair share of things they haven't been correct about. So I would just call this a prediction. Maybe they have some insider scoop we don't know about, but always take everything I say with a grain of salt. But the first tweet says that TS7 will be released in August. That I'm starting to slowly believe, to be honest with you. I mean, that's when she normally likes to put out her albums. It helps her prepare for tour, but it just, I don't know. I don't know when, I don't know. That's the tweet. Let me know your thoughts on it. I was really convinced there for a minute there that we were gonna have a summer album. I don't know. Because then the next tweet says, Taylor Swift's next single is set to impact radio in early July. That I could believe because we also have a stamp on July 13th. So I definitely believe this one. I hope it's right, but honestly, I want something sooner than that. July is so far away. And then this next one's pretty good. So you guys, like, I guess went through the NRJ meet and greet photos and you zoomed in on Taylor Swift's jewelry on her fingers. Brilliant. You guys are so smart. And if you look really closely, on one hand, she's wearing a ring with double stones. And it looks like on the other hand, she's wearing a ring that also has double stones with hearts on it. It could be triple, like it could be going all the way around. We can't really see from this angle, but that is interesting. Doubles, double album theory. Is that what she's trying to tell us? We know she likes to leave us clues in her jewelry. This was a very good eye. I don't know who said this to me first, but good job. What do you guys think? Is she sending us these messages? Are we just crazy? We know we are, but could this be a hint? Some thoughts that I want to leave with you all. In terms of the calendar theory with all of the wax seal stamps, a date of importance to Taylor Swift and her new album, the entire month of June has a wax seal stamp on it. What does that mean? I don't know. And you also have to note that this wax seal is pink. Sticking with the pink and blue theory, I don't know, the whole pink and blue, You and Me double album theory has been really on my mind lately, especially with her performances when her outfits have just been pink or blue, pink or blue. There's really been no in between there. I feel like it's got to mean something. What that means, I don't know, but something. I don't really know what she's planning for the month of June. I wonder if it's going to be a lot of secret sessions. I wonder if she already did a secret sessions. As we all know, May 13th came and went and seemingly nothing happened. I have heard a few hints and rumors, well, not even rumors, just like maybe 2 claims that there was a secret session that day, but I really have no idea if that's true at all. Zero idea. Let me know what you think though, like what could be going on in the month of June? Like why does that whole thing have a wax seal? All right, but things that we know so far. Butterflies, hearts, lots of colors, possibly palm trees, kaleidoscopes in some way, and French definitely are all involved in TS7. Right now, we are just like detectives trying to figure out all these pieces of the puzzle and how they relate to each other. This week's video shout out goes to my YouTube subscriber for commenting on my last Storytime Saturday, the shark slap video. That's funny to say. Goes to Catherine. She said, "Oh my God, Lauren, that was so amazing. I love wild creatures, but I'm terrified of chickens, ducks, ostriches, and just birds in general, but mostly chickens." I feel that. Birds can get a little, they freak me out. Like if I'm out somewhere and there's like a bunch of pigeons and they start to like fly, I get really afraid. So I totally feel you there. Thank you so much for your comment and for your support on my Storytime Saturdays. I love you guys for it. And if you want to be next week's video shout out, make sure you follow me on all of my social media handles. And then for next week's shout out, we're actually going to be doing this one on Twitter. So if you want to be next week's video shout out and see your Twitter account right up here on the screen, go to my Twitter and retweet this tweet of mine, which links to my What It's Really Like to Live in Los Angeles storytime that I posted last week. And you could see your name up here for next week's shout out. All you gotta do is just go retweet my tweet. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video, and I just want to get on here again and just say that I love you guys so much. You guys have been showing me so much love recently. I love so much when I get brand integrations on my YouTube channel and I see in the comments like, yes, we love a sponsored queen, like so proud of you. Like that, I can't explain to you how much that means to me, because anytime I do a sponsored video on here, that just gets me one step closer to making YouTube my full-time job, for me being able to breathe easier at night, being able to pay rent and afford a nicer camera, better lighting, and just thank you. I love all of your guys' support. If there are any brands out there that you'd like me to work with, actually, that'd be a great question. If there's any brands out there you want me to work with you think would like fit in well with Taylor Swift Tuesday, let me know. Why have I never asked you guys that? I would love to know the kinds of stuff that you would love for me to promote to you, right? Seems like a no-brainer, so make sure you tell me in the comments below, and of course, let me know what you think about all these theories, you guys, because there's just so much. All right, guys, I hope that you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please, please, please remember to leave it a like. Your likes really help me out with YouTube's algorithm, and of course, make sure you are subscribed to my channel with your post notifications turned on. And I'm gonna try to get out a PO unboxing video to you this week of me unboxing my me merch. My PO box is still open, guys. If you wanted to send me a letter to say hi, you can do that. It is below in my description. And I'm also excited to give you guys my Storytime Saturday of my first YouTube paycheck and Wango Tango. Oh my gosh, so much is happening. Well, I love you guys. I will see you in my next video. Bye.